Greetings. So, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the infamous abandoned cart flow. So, let me start with we're looking at an email from Beard Brand. The reason why I'm describing everything here is because this is also going to be a podcast episode. So, you can listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and also Amazon has a thing. And I thought I might as well post it there too. So, um, Beard Brand. This is a brand that Klaviyo loves. Even when I went to the Klaviyo conference in Boston 2019, they did a big speech at the end, and it was kind of like a big deal. Clearly, they are following best practices. Let me explain why. Just look at this email. Just look at this email, and for the video watchers, and just have a think about why do you think this email is good. There's no header image. There are two really big call to action buttons that say the exact same thing. This is a big brand, okay? Like, I don't know how much money they're making, 8, 9 figure, maybe something in that range. Like, I don't think if you're a 7 figure store, Klaviyo is gonna invite you to do the main event, the main 1 hour speech at the last day of the conference in front of everyone that they promoted the most. Like every single other event that was about different technical things, it was like, oh, by the way, come to Beard Brand's presentation. It was a big deal. Very easy to find, by the way, how much money they're making. But this is a proper brand. No, they don't have a header image. It's it's actually 2 sentences. Hey, and then 2 sentences. Nothing else. Two really big call to action buttons. Reclaim my cart. Reclaim my cart. It's not even the best copy, in my opinion. There's a dynamic product block. Very simple, very clean. White background. No, there's no lifestyle photos in the background. There's nothing. It's not the most visual product, but yeah, I mean it's definitely closer to a supplement. So yes, maybe if you are selling jewelry, maybe you could consider something else. But I still think the best performing one that I've ever seen looks something like this from a client that I've actually worked with. So we've got email template, 7 sentences, okay, or 7 lines, which includes a call to action button and the send off from the team, which isn't even that necessary. The company name, team. Okay, so actually 5 sentences, which includes hi first name or hi there. Now, that goes against everything you might expect. Oh, I thought like if I make the emails more complicated, then we're going to be making more money. And no, especially with abandoned cart flows, browse abandonment flows, which is something we're going to be discussing in another video. Less is more, okay? If Beer Brand is doing, this is their website, by the way. You can see that they've spent a whole bunch of money on this website, right? Dynamic product block is great. Please don't create product specific abandoned cart flows because there is absolutely no point. And if you're watching this video, that probably means you're pretty down on the deep in the rabbit hole of e-commerce email marketing, and you might want to set this up yourself. If not, there's a link in the description below. I can help. and 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 if you want to set this up yourself, I would recommend very simple. Like on this channel, guys and girls, we're giving very simple advice. So if somewhere else you heard, like I'm about to recommend you 4 emails in an abandoned cart flow, if somewhere else you've heard or somewhere that actually 6 is better because for that audience, that was a really engaged audience and it worked better to the discount letter because also you had really high margins. And then like, oh, like Ben also already said 4. Okay, I'm just like trying to keep things simple. Okay, it's possible that you can test it, and if you have the budget and everything, maybe you can do longer ones, or maybe you're in Germany and there are some legal restrictions and you can only send one legally. That's a thing. This is not legal advice, this video, by the way, or this podcast episode. We are available also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and also on Amazon something. I don't remember the name of this podcast platform, but email 1, simple reminder, no need to send a discount. Email 2, it's up to you, but I would recommend just another friendly reminder. Share what you what they were looking at. And then email 3, make the main point of the email the discount. Okay, in my experience, 10% is totally fine. Excuse me. Make it valid for only 48 hours or so, and you can create the dynamic Klaviyo coupon code right here. I'm about to show you. It's on the content section of your Klaviyo account. It's a nice little humble brag here of one of my clients about how much money we were making. $139,866.03 in the last 30 days. Uh, content coupons, create a dynamic coupon code. Very simple to create it. Just search how to create a dynamic coupon on Klaviyo, and it will give you like this merge tag, and you just add that in. You don't need to create the codes, and it will generate specific ones for everyone. It's going to be different for everyone, and that's the way. If you do campaigns, it's a bit of a different thing, but maybe you could even use like Shopify codes there, for example, or WooCommerce is a bit complicated, more complicated to do it there. And I just wanted to grab this quick opportunity, okay, to talk about discounts. So discounts or not to do discounts. So just very simple example, and this is statistically significant for I think at this point I worked with hundreds of e-commerce stores in the last 7 years. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, why should you listen to me? I've been doing this for 7 years. I don't do TikTok. I don't do meta ads. I don't do social media. I don't do push-ups. I actually do push-ups. Push-ups are great. I only do like I've been doing Klaviyo every single day in the last 7 years and made over 30, 40 million dollars for my clients. And currently I'm working with 9. And there's one of them who is like, like I don't want to do discounts because it devalues my brand and like all of this stuff, and they make the least money. Okay, like if you're Chanel, okay, yeah, like maybe consider like not doing too many discounts online, or like maybe something on Black Friday is okay, but otherwise, if you made 20K in your store, please don't overthink this. Just do the discount, okay? And because it just works. 10% is totally fine. If you don't want to do anything more than 10%, it's fine. All right. If you're in a low margin space, you're selling coffee, I don't know, something consumable, and it's a low margin market, just do 10%. Okay. And if you can't do 10% discounts, ask yourself how scalable is your business, because like how much, what are your margins? Like, is it profitable what business you're in? But this is more a topic that's more outside my pay grade, because I have not built a 9-figure e-commerce store yet at this moment in time. So take all of this stuff with a grain of salt. But I have managed the emails of plenty, including 2 Fortune 500 companies, and they were all okay with discounts. Okay, actually, the Fortune 500 company, their objective was to send as little emails as possible, and the main objective of the emails was to how can we how can we minimize the probability we're going to get sued in this email. Was basically, this is why corporate emails are terrible and not personal. But if you have a smaller business, it's great opportunity. You can make your emails really simple, really personal. You can add an image that kind of looks like this loom thing, like smile maybe, and a handwritten signature is great. You can create an image of a handwritten signature on Canva using one of the handwritten font styles, and that's great. And back to the abandoned cart flow, just to wrap everything up. Very simple to set it up. Klaviyo already gives you a pretty decent template, so just use that one. Even 2 emails at the very beginning, if you really don't have time, is fine. You will start recovering them. A good abandoned cart recovery rate in e-commerce, especially if you sell in the US, is 10% or above. Try to aim for that. If you don't have that, but your open rates are good, just add more emails to your abandoned cart flow. And see you in the next episode. Please like, comment, subscribe, engage in whatever way possible on whatever platform you're watching. If you got this far, I love you. And have a great rest of your day. Ciao.